Okay, hi everyone. We are about to start another 3 minutes. Just would like to do some sound checks before. So just give me a sign on the chat box, please, if you can hear me and see my screen and if everything is good. Great, great, great. Thank you very much for the information. So I'll wait another 2 or 3 minutes. I'll be back to you in 2 or 3 minutes. Thank you. Okay. Hi, my name is Snir and welcome to the Fivers Trading Room. It is the beginning of the week, so we will discuss a few pairs. We'll analyze them together. It's probably for those who already know me, I usually trading rely on supply demand method only. How to define supply and demand on the chart, how to predict what can be the target for the position, and and more, of course. So we will show some examples about supply and demand. We will talk about the past, the not the very far past, but we will see what the price done in the last few weeks, and then we will look for opportunities together for the upcoming week. And of course, if you have any pairs that you prefer to analyze, if you want to share your idea, if you have any comments, you are more than welcome to write it down on the chat box. Just to remind you, at the bottom of the chat box, you have the line that you can see, it's written to, which means who will see the message you write. So if you choose the all panelists and attendees, then everybody can see your message. Of course, only if you want. And so you are more than welcome to write and share with everybody your idea and comment. And if you have any other assets you prefer to analyze, you can also write it down on the chat box. I'll do my best to answer all your requests. And all right, so we will start for now with the, as Joshua just asked, the AUD against the Swiss. All right, so let's take the AUD against the Swiss. Here it is. Okay, that's good. I'll just close this so we can see all the charts clear. And this is the 4H time frame. I'll start with the high time frame, daily or 4H time frame. I'll give some critical levels and maybe upcoming opportunities for the swing long-term traders. And then we can roll down to the lower time frame and see if there is any opportunity for scalpers, swing traders, intraday traders, and on and on. All right, so this is the 4H time frame. This is the daily. As we can see on the daily chart, we can definitely say that the price is in a bullish momentum at the moment and still is in a bullish momentum. We can see the last low that the price created, this last significant low that we can see very clear in our eyes. It's this one here. Here above there is a red line. I'm not sure why I set the red line there. Let's check if there is any reason for that. We go to the left. It is maybe the next available supply that I predict the price tends to reach for now. So I'm not sure about this. This is the next available, this is the next resistance area, as you can see here above. It is resistance again, it's not supply, which is a huge difference. It's not a level to sell on the first touch. If we're talking about a level that I will sell on the first touch, once the price reach there, it is the next available supply approximately here, at least from what we can see on this daily chart. This is looks like a supply level. Since from the moment the price dropped from that level, it never came back until now. So that will be the next available supply. I'll just switch to the weekly chart and it's here above. All right. So I'll definitely consider to sell at this level on the first touch of the price. It's still far from that level, but you know, not that far. It's about 200 pips approximately. The price can reach there even this week, maybe. So I will keep following this one. So that's for the long time frame. That's the next level I will consider to sell on the first touch here above. Okay. And back to the 4H time frame. And to be honest, at least for this 4H time frame, I cannot find any significant demand that will continue this bullish momentum. I can understand why the price stopped here. It is just lying down exactly on this level, this critical level, which is seems like a demand, not the perfect one that I would choose to buy on, but I can understand the reaction so far. So that's the situation for the AUD Swiss for the long term. This is the 1H time frame. I'll go to the 15 minutes and see if we have any opportunity for the daily, intraday, or short term. And I think maybe here above. Okay, I would take this level. I would risk all this level if I was a short term, even scalper on. But to be honest, even if we go to the last bottom, it's approximately 15 pips. And AUD Swiss, I'm not sure it's the correct pair to trade as a scalper, since the spread for the AUD Swiss is a little bit too high for scalpers. So anyway, I don't see any other great opportunity for intraday according to this 15-minute chart. Okay, any questions? Why are the weekly and the monthly candles busted? Yes, you're right. I'm not sure why. This is the weekly, and you see only from this time from 2014. It seems ugly. Um, I will ask to check it with our liquidity providers to check the feed data and fix it, of course. Yes, I saw it and we'll take care of it. All right. And all right. So that's for the AUD Swiss. Let's continue with the pound dollar, as someone just asked. This is the pound against the dollar. Okay, this is the 4H. Sorry, this is the. I'll start with the daily. As we can see that the price, I would say, is struggling to continue is bullish momentum. You can see how it looks. It doesn't seem like a powerful momentum, but still the price still in the bullish in a bullish zone. All right, that's the situation on this daily chart. And if I'll take it to the 4H time frame, this is how it looks. Okay, sorry. Okay, also in this 4H time frame, to be honest, nothing critical happened from the last time we just spoke about this pair. Uh, go back to the weekly chart, and as we said before, I do believe that the price tends to reach somewhere here above this level at the top here. I would like to see how it looks on the daily chart at this time here. So let's just put a line approximately in this area here and change to the daily chart and roll back just to try and we can see one supply here, and there is probably another one somewhere here above. We cannot see it according to this daily chart, but if I would get to these times on the 4H time frame, then I almost sure that between these two candles we would see something that looked like supply in this 4H time frame. We would see some few small candles and then the price drop from that level. But at least from what we can see in this daily chart, this is the next level that the price probably tends to reach. This is the next available supply. I would definitely consider to sell here on the first touch, especially after the price continue up on the way he is continuing now. It seems like a bullish momentum on the daily chart, but doesn't seem like a powerful one. To be honest, it seems like a powerless momentum. So this is the next available supply. You can see this small one. It's the one before. This is where the price now, you can see by the gray line. And you see here, this is the reason here above. This is the reason we can see the reaction here. It's the supply that we just saw on the left. Just to show you how critical is this levels. You see this 1.5, two small candles, then the price dropped down from that level. And here is the first time the price get back to these levels since created it. All right, very accurate. This reaction that we just getting here now, a bit above, it's because of the supply we just saw from the left. Above this one, we have the next one that we just marked according to the daily chart here. So few conclusion we can get from this situation. If the price will break out this supply, I didn't mark the up level of this supply, but it's approximately where I put the line here. So if the price will do some significant breakup towards up, then I will look for a new demand, a good price action, a good setup to buy, since if the price will break out this level, then I'm almost sure that the price will tend to reach the next one above. And I'll try to look for a fresh demand and continue the uptrend as long as the price didn't reach that level. I try to jump on this train if I get an opportunity, of course. So this is one scenario. The second scenario is if the price from that level that we can understand now why we seen this reaction here. We already had a almost 100 pips reaction from that small supply that we saw on the left. So if the price from that level will continue down and will break out this level, then we can look for a sell position, because if that happened, then we probably will see the price continue down at least to this support slash demand level, this critical level here. So it's still far away, but that's the next available situation. I can see this is the 1H time frame. All right. Here we have this reaction of this demand. You can see how beautiful it works. Few small candles, which represent the struggle in between buy and sell orders. Then the price had huge imbalance between buy and sell orders, and this is the reaction. This is what we got. This is the result. The price run away from that level. Also here, and that's the reason we can take the risk here and buy on the first touch. This is the first touch here, and this is the reaction. So you can see you risk only this level, and you can see the potential even if you just go to the next next stop that the price created here. It's more than enough. So that's the situation now. This is the 1H time frame. I don't see any significant opportunity, something clear. I don't find it. To be honest, the price created this drop down, and there is some supply here, and I can understand this reaction. If I was an intraday scalper, I would maybe take the risk here. Maybe we can get a better picture on the 5-minute chart. Yes, that's the level. So selling this level, it's definitely a great level according to this 5-minute chart for intraday trader. To be honest, if the price will go higher to this level, I will consider to sell here also, here above. We will back to this one. Okay, now we'll take the euro against the pound. So where is the euro against the pound? Here it is. Okay, weekly chart, daily chart. According to the weekly chart, seems that the price on his way to reach these levels here. You can see this demand and the reaction here, and now the price is just lying on this support, which was previously demand level here. You can see the two small candles, and then the price run away from that level here. This is the first and the second touch, and the third and fourth, fifth, 5 times. So it's definitely no more demand level, it's support level. So I wouldn't buy here, definitely not on the first touch. And it's not say that I should sell here, but okay. This is the 4H time frame. To be honest, it seems like a bit kind of left shoulder, then the head. And if the price will tends to complete this pattern, if we just go to the same line as the left shoulder here, and just by accidentally we also have here a demand level, then we have a good reason to believe we maybe should take the risk at this demand. It's also combined with this left shoulder. And you know, if we are wrong, we're going to lose this maybe. But if we right, that's the first target, and here this supply is the second target. So we have a great risk reward potential. at this situation, I would like to see how these levels look on the 15-minute chart. And this is how it looks. The price already was here, which is not far from that level. I would take the risk here and risk all this level here. Okay, we'll take the risk, and if we write, we have a really great potential here. So it's not far from now. So I would take the risk at this level and buy on the first touch. In this 4H time frame, we can see a bit better the left shoulder, head, and if the price will get good reaction here, it will complete maybe the pattern, and then we can get inside this pattern one step before everyone realize it. Okay, so that's for the euro against the GBP. That's relevant also for the short-term intraday traders. I don't see any other great opportunity. And okay, we will check the euro dollar soon and all the rest. All right. Hi, Aaron. You ask if there is supply on euro GBP at 0.9005. Let's see. 0.9. Oh, sorry. Well, approximately here. Maybe between these two candles. We can check it in this 15-minute chart. Well, there is something. This is the level you talk about. But to be honest, as you can see in this 15-minute chart, you see, we don't have, at least, we don't have even one big, huge red candle that can show us that the price really run away from that level aggressive and strongly. It's not the perfect situation I'm looking for. That's look a bit better. Or here, as you can see, this is something in the middle. I won't take. I'm not saying that we won't see reaction. Most likely that we will get reaction in this level. It is not the perfect picture that I'm looking for when I'm looking for supply or demand. That's my opinion, at least. So, but there is something there. All right. So the next one we will check it will be the euro against the dollar, and then the dollar against the yen. So let's see if we have something interesting for the euro dollar. We start from the daily chart, and we can see all this way down that the dollar just start to get strong against many other pairs also, not only against the euro. And to be honest, if the price already reached that level here, I tends to believe that the price will try to reach at least the next available demand here, and maybe even this support level. So let's see if we have any opportunity to join this downtrend. Sorry. This is the 4H time frame. This is how it looks. It still looks like great demand level. I think we discussed about this demand also in our previous trading room. This is the 1H time frame, and this one, it seems like a great supply. It's exactly the picture we are looking for, and it's a reaction for the original supply here from the left, which seems like a bit more dramatic. Here we just have nice red candles. Again, it's the 1H time frame, so I'm not sure. Let's take a look on this 15-minute chart. And this is how it looks in this 15-minute chart. Not the perfect level, but if I would consider to take the risk there, maybe here just at the very top here. Let's go back to the 1H time frame and here. Okay, I would take the risk here. Once again, it is not exactly a fresh supply. Also, the price run away from that level with a good power, but still it's kind of slash supply slash support bit, because the original one it's here from the left. And but according to the way that the price moved from that level last time, it seems like still there are unfilled orders here waiting for the price. So I would take the risk again here maybe. And 15-minute H, 15-minute time frame. If we just go down, we had this demand that already checked. So we will probably see the price get some technical correction next time only here below. Seems like the next available demand. I want to check if we have good supply here above to sell. And this area maybe, 1 minute chart, you can see. So that's the situation for the euro dollar for now. For the short intraday traders, there is a buffer of 45 pips approximately between these two levels. I would consider to sell here on the first touch in order to take all the way down, or if the price reach there first to this demand, then I will buy here on the first touch and let the price correct. I will be more careful with this demand. Okay, because still the momentum, if the price reach there, the momentum is still bearish at these time frames. Okay, all right, so that's for the euro against the dollar. I just would like to share with you my position from few days ago, and I think I discussed this one also in the last trading room I just broadcast in last Thursday. And this is the pound against the Kiwi, and you can see how beautiful supply demands and how accurate supply demands level works. All right, that was the supply I was just enter on, and that was my risk, this level. All right, and you can see the great risk reward potential. I'm already in this 230 pips. I risked only at the beginning, my stop loss was just above this level, about 80 pips, and now I'm already in a great profit. I already closed part of the position somewhere here, and this is where is my stop loss now, much below the entry level. Okay, so my final target is here. This is the profit, the take profit just below. Hopefully the price reach there. Okay, so see how accurate. It's not always that accurate. I do admit that I had a great luck at this situation. I could miss this position by 1 pips, but at this time it works in my favor and it is a great position. Okay, so dollar against the Japanese yen, US dollar against the Japanese yen. Let's continue with this. Here it is. And okay, this is the 1H time frame. I'll start with the daily. To be honest, for the long term, nothing new happened with this pair. You can see the price struggling to continue down. Every down movement right after the price had a technical correction for each movement. We can see the technical correction immediately. It's not a compression, but you can see how it looks. It's not a strong movement like this one or this or this one. This is how it looks. So, and for now, the price on this daily chart is still bearish, of course. Okay, this is the 4H time frame. I'll just hold down to see. Oh, sorry, I missed one of the questions. Someone asked about the pound against the Kiwi, if we have a demand now. Well, I'm not sure if I answered this because I didn't see your questions. Here on the left, we don't have a demand. We do have maybe some level, difficult level with a maybe small previous demand here, which already tested by the price once here, but we don't have any demand not until this level here below. Because you can see here it's a support. It's the same level. The original demand was somewhere here. Check 1, 2, 3. It's all support levels. Each level here already tested by the price at least once. The next available fresh one that the price didn't test yet, it's here below. All right, and below it's this one. So that will be the answer for this one. We will check the Kiwi against the dollar soon. I'll continue with the dollar yen. Okay, so again, nothing really changed for the swing in long term. I'll just roll down to the 15-minute chart and see if I'll find something interesting. We have a supply here, as you can see, that the price really break out, and that's also something that's important to see, that sometimes the price breaking out supply demands and create new one, as this one created and broke out this one, okay, and then the price turned back to this one, and we do have the reaction. Okay, it's only 15 pips, but that's the movement that the price predict us and provide us at the beginning of the week. So that's what we got so far. Also in this 15-minute chart, to be honest, I don't like the Kiwi, the dollar against the Japanese yen. All the last time, I don't see any clear opportunities on this pair in the last few weeks. So I'll just leave it. And all right. Okay. We talk about the euro dollar. Let's take the Aussie against the Kiwi. I think it's been a long time I didn't check this pair, and someone asked for it, so let's go for it. The Australian dollar against the Kiwi, the New Zealand dollar. This is the 1H time frame. I'll start with the daily, and we have this reaction. Now we can understand exactly why we do have the reaction here. I mean, we can call it a technical correction, which is true because we are in a bullish momentum. We have this technical correction, but what is the reason for this technical correction? Here, okay? This supply here, it's the reason for the reaction here. All right, so we do have it now, and of course it's too late to use it. Already more than 100 pips in profit if we would take this supply. And in my opinion, the price on its way to reach, I mean, I'm not sure because I cannot predict if the price will definitely go this low, but that's the next available level that I will consider to buy on the first touch. That's the next available demand that I can see in my eyes on this chart. Before this demand, we have all these levels, which is neither one of them is not a demand. We had something here already tested once and twice, and nothing. On the left, we have nothing that will stop the price, probably not until the price reach this low here below. So with this conclusion, I would say that I preferred to look for sell position. Now I just need to find a good reason. If I go up, I don't see, not for now, I don't see any great reason to sell, maybe only here above. Okay, now this is the level I was just talk about, and you can see in this 15-minute chart still seems like great supply. The price run away from that level. That's the highest the price reached after created this supply. So I will say that, call it a fresh supply, maybe here. I'll definitely consider to sell here on the first touch of the price. 5-minute chart, this is how it looks. I'm still standing behind my words. I will definitely consider to sell this level on the first touch of the price here. And my target will be, if the price reach there and I sell, my target will be, for now, this support here below. Okay. All right. So I will take the Kiwi against the dollar soon. Any questions, guys? If you want to share your idea, or you want to ask something about the position that you are in now? All right, let's take the Kiwi against the dollar. I'll bring it to the chart, and I will check euro yen the next. No problem. Here is the Kiwi against the dollar. Okay, so this is the daily chart. Let's start from the daily chart, and as many of the US, the dollar pairs, also the Kiwi against the dollar is in a bullish momentum. It's very clear, as you can see. I wonder what caused this reaction exactly here. So let's roll back, and that's the reason. Okay, here you can see that's the reason for the reaction. It's kind of supply because the price, at least from this daily chart, seems that the price really run away from that level. Also on the left, we have seen that the price visit this level few times before, but at least from the last time the price left this area, it happened this way, which represents something. So it's kind of supply. To be honest, I'm not sure if I would take this supply on the first touch of the price, but again, I want to show you also and explain you, and I want you to understand that there is a reason for any reaction you see on the chart. Here is the reason. We just saw the reason on the left. So this is the reason for this reaction so far. Okay? And this reaction so far was approximately almost 200 pips. All right. So 4H time frame, this is what we got, and at least for now we are still in bearish momentum. You can see that the price created this low and then high and then lower low and then higher high and then lower low. Now the price is almost at the same level as the last high, which it's kind of decision point. If the price will break out this level, then it will just ended all this bearish momentum. And as long as it doesn't happen and the price will continue down, this bearish momentum will remain, and then we will probably see the price continue down to this support, and below this one we will probably see the price go all the way down with a few level on the way that the price will have some delay. Here you will see the price stops, and here, and follow this one. If the price will continue down, almost sure that you will get some reaction here, which mean, when I say reaction, I mean we will get here some probably technical correction for the bearish momentum. And here the reason is this and this demand. Okay, here it's a support level, and the rest we can just wait to see if the price will go up from now or down. So this is the 4H time frame, this is the 1H time frame, and 15-minute. You can see that here, according to this demand, the price had a nice reaction. If I was an intraday scalper, even according to this 15-minute chart, that's a classic opportunity. The price created this demand and right away go down to collect the unfilled orders, and then we can see the reaction to continue. All right. The price then tested this demand again, but the right time to buy here, it's here. To buy this demand, it's this level. So this is what we got here. And then again, the price check this demand here. And after all, broke out this demand, but you can see here approximately, I mean, almost with a few pips, maybe. I wouldn't call this a significant inconvenience breakout. It's still, I'm not sure about this. This is not what I call breakout. Okay, if I'm talking about this level, I would like to see the price very clear breaking out this level. So it's kind of in the middle here. And to be honest, I don't have any clear level to buy and sell. Maybe here. Let's go to the 5-minute chart and see how it looks. And at the very bottom here, I would take the risk here. I'll go to the 15-minute, you will see all the picture. I would take the risk here if I was an intraday scalper, a short-term trader. Okay, we will get some reaction from this level if the price reach there, of course. All right. So supply is also called as a consolidation, as its breakout. I guess you're right. I'm not sure about this, but it's not always the same. It can be called consolidation. Okay, so the next one that someone asked is the euro against the Japanese yen. So I'll continue with the euro against the yen and see if we find something interesting. I'm still waiting for the next significant movement in many of the pairs to create a new fresh opportunities for swing and long-term traders. It doesn't happen in the last few weeks, maybe 2 or 3 weeks. And as you can see in this 4H time frame, we had a few weeks, 5, 6 weeks that the price moved on the same range. We didn't have here a clear and strong momentum. And I think we had some nice opportunity on this way down to sell. And here we have the reaction of this demand from the left, probably. And here we do have something from this supply. But you can see how it looks. It's not a clear one and very significant one. I think just above this one, but I'm not sure if this one is already considered as a check. We will check this level here in this 15-minute chart soon. So this is the 1H time frame. This is the 4H time frame. And I'm pretty sure that this demand is already tested. I would like to see how it looks in this 1H time frame. If I put the line on the critical level that I would consider to buy, let's see how it looks in this 15-minute chart. I think I would definitely consider to buy on the first touch here. But I can understand why the price had a reaction here, I think. So let's go back to these days. And as you can see, this is where I put the line. This is where the price return. It's about 6 pips. Not sure if to call this already a test, a check, or not. So I think if the price reach that level again, I won't buy on the first touch, but I will definitely keep my eyes open on the lower time frame, maybe 5 minutes, 15 minutes, and then I will look for kind of reversal signal from these time frames. Because I still think there is a chance that we will get some reaction here, but since the price already had this reaction not far from that level, maybe it's considered as a check, and maybe here the price collect some of the unfilled orders already. Here above, it's definitely a test of this supply from the left. Again, 15-minute chart. Let's take a look how it looks. To be honest, as you can see, in 1H time frame, we had a very different picture, and it seems like a great supply. Now, see how it looks in this 15-minute chart. The price moved down and back and down and back and down. Maybe from this level here, we had some unfilled orders, but it doesn't convenience as it look on this 1H time frame in this 15-minute chart. Once again, I'm not sure about this pair, and when I don't have a clear picture, I just forget about it. Okay, so this is for this, and the last one we check is the pound against the Japanese yen. Of course, if you have during this time any questions regarding supply demand, just ask on this chat box. Okay, and all right, so let's take the pound against the yen. All right. This is the daily chart, and you can see how the price compressed up in this daily chart. To be honest, also in this daily chart, the conclusion and the technical analysis will be the same as it was in the last few weeks. So there is no big difference from what was here and here and here and then where is it now. Uh, the conclusion will be the same. Here we have the reaction of this supply was already in the past, so it's not valid anymore, but above this one, maybe here we will see the next reaction. We'd like to see how this level a bit above this one looks in this 4H time frame. I think it's here. No, it's not these levels. It's a bit confusing. All right. Okay, so this is where I put the line here. And to be honest, seems like a great level. Few small candles, at least from this 4H time frame, and then the price, at least from this 4H time frame, seems that the price ran away from that level. So I will consider to sell there on the first touch. Definitely, as the price compressed up now, it's represent this movement represent a powerless movement of the price. So if the price came all the way up in this powerless way to a level which considered as a strong level, then I think it's good setup to sell here on the first touch. But since the price doing it, as you can see this way, it can take 1 or 2 weeks more until the price reach that level. And as much as it will take longer, it's better for us. It's just give us the indication that the price really struggling to get there, and there is no much power in this uptrend. So I will wait there and sell on the first touch, unless we get some other picture in the next few days. So that's for the GBP pound against the Japanese yen. And I think that's all for today, because many pairs just repeat themselves. And we just would like to announce that we are soon, probably next week, hopefully in the beginning of February, we are about to launch a trading idea area in our website, which where you can share your, as a trader, you can share your idea with a picture and with an explanation about this idea that you just want to share with our community. You can get there our comment, of course, the Fivers analyst comments. It can be me or Saul or Gil. You can get comments from any other traders, and it will be nice, really. We will, of course, send email for all of you on the day we will just launch this and upload this trading idea area on the website, and it will be a great resource for you to share all your idea, to comment, to get some idea from other traders and share your comments, and you'll get it soon, next week, hopefully. Anyway, thank you for joining us today. It was really my pleasure. Hope you enjoy it and wish you all successful trading week. Thank you and bye bye.